Professional footballers rival the world's best athletes in terms of physical tenacity and prowess, sharing the same podiums with Olympians in terms of true athletic ability. It could be raw strength or muscle size, but we think the most impressive stats of all are the top speeds. Today, we rank the top 12 fastest Premier League footballers based on 2022's data. Be sure to keep watching to the end. The player with the top speed is sure to surprise you. Number 12. Marcus Rashford. With a new era underway at Manchester United, Marcus Rashford will be looking to keep his regular spot on the starting lineup. New boss Erik ten Hag has implemented a vibrant and relentless attacking system where the sole striker has to be fast to run in behind. He will be hoping his pace impresses his new gaffer, as Rashford's top speed in 2022 has clocked in at 34.2 km/h. His pace has already won him a goal this season. Rashford scored against Liverpool by latching onto a through ball and coolly finishing it into the net after a lightning-fast dribble into the box. Number 11. William Saliba. This French centre-back has finally been given a chance in the Premier League with Arsenal this season, making a solid debut in game week 1. William Saliba showed aggressive pace, but also composure and discipline as he started his Prem career. Alongside his reliable defensive endeavours, Saliba also managed to crack our list with his fastest registered sprint, which came in at 34.49 km/h. He seems to have already adapted to the English top flight and has quite literally caught himself up to speed. Number 10. Andreas Pereira. With his path at Manchester United uncertain, this midfielder took his future into his own feet and has run too quickly to ever look back since. Andreas Pereira has quite literally burst onto the scene at Fulham, accelerating his career forward as Fulham's new starting number 10. He plays a pivotal role centrally, aiding bagsman Alexander Mitrovic in attack, and his instinctive pace is crucial in quickly getting him from box to box. Pereira's top speed this season came in game week 1, where he registered a sprint coming in at 34.5 km/h, coming in only 0.01 faster than Saliba. Number 9. Tosin Adarabioyo. Fulham's English centre-back joins teammate Pereira in the top 10, making the cut after registering a new fastest sprint in game week 1. Tosin Adarabioyo is the second defender to be included in our list, running at 34.8 km/h in the Cottagers' season opener against Liverpool. Despite conceding 2 goals, Adarabioyo looked to be in control, accelerating fast off the mark to intercept through balls and to stay ahead of the pacey Liverpool forwards, who we'll meet later on in our list. Adarabioyo made 41 appearances in Fulham's championship-winning campaign last season, and the centre-back is sure to be vital to his side's relegation scrap this year, especially playing in a high line under gaffer Marco Silva. Number 8. Danny Welbeck. This former Arsenal and United forward is no spring chicken, but his top speed shows he can clearly still hang with the times. Danny Welbeck may be aging now at 31, yet he clocked in a career-best speed against Manchester United in August 2022. The Brighton striker came back to haunt the Red Devils with a presiding performance, using his physical strength to bully a somewhat fragile United backline. His seemingly timeless speed was used to latch onto a loose ball in the 30th minute, where he then assisted Pascal Gross's opener. He clocked in a top speed of 35.2 km/h in the process, making him by far the quickest player on the pitch, while also being the oldest player in our Premier League top 10. Number 7. Adam Armstrong. While this English striker has taken a while to adapt to top-flight football, his top speed hasn't shown any signs of slowing down. Former Blackburn talisman Adam Armstrong was one of the fastest players in the EFL Championship before he joined Southampton in 2021. He hasn't been able to score as many as he did in the second division, but pace clearly isn't where his problems lie, with his top speed clocking in at 35.6 km/h. Armstrong has only scored 2 goals in the Premier League, but his natural athleticism makes him a natural fit for Ralph Hasenhüttl's pressing philosophy. He brings an abundance of runs in behind enemy lines, and will be looking to use his astonishing acceleration to add drastically to his tally this season. Number 5. Ollie Watkins and Patson Daka. 2 strikers are tied in 5th place, both of which dash onto our list with a tied top speed of 36.1 km/h. Aston Villa's Ollie Watkins is one of the pair, and the Englishman has become renowned for his off-the-ball work. he frequently uses his lightning-fast pace to roam around on the shoulders of defenders, being fast enough to latch onto through balls or drop back into midfield to overrun central areas. His sprinting soulmate is Leicester's Patson Daka, who was brought into the club as a long-term replacement for talisman Jamie Vardy. The Zambian forward shows similarities to Vardy in his penetrating runs in behind, and although he has the near-impossible task of replacing the Leicester legend, his spatial awareness has already shown in promising patterns of play. Both players have matched each other's top speeds in the calendar year of 2022, and are yet to top these personal bests in the 22-23 season. Number 4. Ibrahima Konate, Liverpool, 36.2 km/h. Ibrahima Konate is the fastest defender on our list, and begins a stretch of 3 Liverpool players all finding their place in the top 5. The French centre-back is still on the fringes of the Liverpool starting lineup, but he has quite literally excelled whenever used. His pace makes him a capable choice to play in a Jurgen Klopp high line, registering a top speed of 36.2 km/h. It now makes him the quickest defender in the league in terms of top speed. The only defender faster than him was Antonio Rudiger, who clocked in at 36.7 km/h, but the German has since left the Premier League for Real Madrid. Number 3. Darwin Núñez, Liverpool, 36.5 km/h. It took just 15 minutes of game time for this striker to register the 3rd quickest sprint in the Premier League this year. Liverpool's new star striker, Darwin Núñez, came off of the bench against Fulham, and he swiftly opened his account for the Reds with a goal 13 minutes later. The Uruguayan used his pace to burst towards the penalty spot, and he backheeled Mohamed Salah's low cross into the back of the net. Núñez was the player with the fastest top speed in game week 1 of the 22-23 season. He reached a top speed of 35.5 km/h. While a straight red means that he hasn't played much since, Núñez has looked promising so far, and the raw speed he brings in attack is sure to excite Liverpool fans. Number 1. Mohamed Salah, Liverpool, 36.6 km/h. Coming in at a tied number 1 is Mohamed Salah, who just about beats his teammates to the finish line and leads the Liverpool sprint race. The Egyptian king reigns over the competition in terms of speed and sits right on the throne for fastest current players in 2022 at a speed of 36.6 km/h. While he is known for his prowess in front of goal and his twinkle toes as he cuts inside, Salah is also ridiculously fast. His speed often goes under the radar, but is evidently a key part of his striker's toolbox, and it allows Liverpool to transition so easily from defence to attack. Salah spearheads these counters and drives forward both on and off the ball, and his pace will be vital to his style this season, as he chases a 4th Golden Boot and a 2nd Premier League title. Number 1. Adama Traore. Also tied at number 1 is exactly the player you'd expect to see. Fresh off of a loan spell at Barcelona, Adama Traore returns to the Premier League with his record sprint speed intact. No other current player has beaten his pace of 36.6 km/h since he has been gone. While he sits on the fringes of the Wolves squad and looks to have his eyes wandering over a potential transfer, Adama is still the joint fastest player in the division. His inhuman combination of turbo and raw muscle means he offers an option out wide that pretty much no other winger can bring. No defender can match his top speed, and it'll be near impossible to match him on physicality either. If the Spanish midfielder can boost his output this season and keep consistently fast, he could become a true force to be reckoned with within the Premier League.